Hello, beautiful souls, and happy new moon, the final new moon of this year as we prepare to venture into 2025. This is going to be an energy activation and a guided meditation based on the channeled messages that are coming through during this new moon. This is a time of release, surrender, allowing ourselves to be held, and then really sinking into our own worthiness and allowing our light to shine brightly as we attract effortlessly our desires. We just become this magnetic force. So that is the energy that is coming through, and I will guide you through multiple different energy activations so that you can release what you're ready to let go of. Allow yourself to be held and supported by spirit, and allow yourself to shine and effortlessly attract. So switching into that type of energy. So if you are open and receptive to receive an energy activation during this session today, it will always be for your highest and best good, in alignment with your intentions and your desires, and what you're ready for at this time. If you would like this, please say yes in your mind's eye or aloud. And I take a moment now to connect to you energetically as we begin this energy channeling. As I do this, I invite you to set your intentions. I know that a lot of times people associate full moons with certain energies and new moons with certain energies. I always see it as two sides of the same coin, right? So I have manifested many things on full moons, released many things on new moons. So I always like to call forth both of those energies. So I would invite you, when you're setting those intentions, to call forth now what you would like to release during this time and what you are calling in. I will let you know once we're connected, and we'll go through the rest of the activation. We are energetically connected now. Take a few more moments to finish up any intentions, and then just allow yourself to receive the energy that you most need right now. Well, the first message and energy that is being presented to us is one of letting go of everything that's no longer in alignment. Letting it go as we transition to a new calendar year. So I'm going to take you through a visual that I received when I was tapping into this energy. In your mind's eye, if you're a visual person, if not, then you can just receive this energy. But if you would like to visualize, picture that there was this old building, and this represents the old structure that you had built within yourself that was based on parts of your authentic true self, and also a lot of illusions and stories and energies that needed to crumble down. And now throughout your journey, you have been, getting the word demolishing, tearing down this old structure. So as you picture this old structure, representing where you started, maybe whenever you started your spiritual journey. What does that look like? And now I invite you to take some time and realize how many shadows you've faced, how much healing you have done, how much alchemy has occurred as you have transmuted these shadows into empowerment. So take this time now and just contemplate everything that you've gone through on your journey up until this point, as this old structure has been disintegrating through your will and your intentions and your choices. So let's take a moment just to contemplate that now. And now, as you are contemplating this, you see in your mind's eye how that old structure has been crumbling. And you are standing in the center of it as this beautiful, magnificent force. I'm seeing it as a tree. And so the more that you have transmuted, the deeper your roots have grown in your authentic self and your purest potential. So you can visualize your roots growing deeper and deeper, building this solid foundation. And as this structure has been crumbling, your light has been expanding. You've been growing taller and taller. Your branches, your leaves have been expanding. And it's all brought you to this point. And what I am seeing in my mind's eye is there's a few, they look like metal poles that are sticking out of the ground, representing those few pieces still of that old structure that's out of alignment, that would be preventing you from fully growing, fully flowing in this new energy that you've been cultivating for some time now. So now I invite you to just contemplate this past year, all of 2024. What has come up? What has shifted? What shadows have you faced? Let's take some time to just focus on this past year of your journey. And now the message is strongly being reinforced that these last little pieces are ready to go. But there may be a part of you, consciously, for many it's unconsciously, that have still been attached to them. Most likely because of a belief. It's an old belief is what I'm getting for most that are attaching to these old structures, this old foundation that's ready to be uprooted and just thrown out of your energy field, dissolved, alchemized. So I invite you now to really sink into your own energy and ask, what is it that I am still holding on to, attached to? I'm getting the word clinging on to. And this does not come from shame or judgment. It's just a recognition that there may be a part of us that is still holding on to something. Most likely because that's all that part of you has ever known. And there's a fear to letting it go and fully trusting. What are these energies that are coming up for you that are out of alignment, that in one way or another you're still holding on to? And the presence of the Divine Mother is wrapping you up now. She is telling you it is safe to let go. You are held. You are supported. So in this energy, allow your mind to really slow down. Allow your breathing to slow down. Allow yourself to be held by Divine Mother. Can you surrender deeper and deeper into her support? Can you give her all of your worries now, knowing that she holds the solution? And let's just rest for a moment in this energy. And in this rest and in this surrender, are you ready to let go of those old out of alignment energies? If so, just say yes in your mind's eye or aloud. And your yes is enough to uproot them from your energy, release them, and dissolve them through grace. And let yourself feel into what it's like to let these go. There might be grief. There might be residual fear. There might be feelings of freedom. But if there are holes, as you let those go, if there are holes or wounds that are in their place, we are sending you the energy healing to fill those now. Gifting you whatever you need to come to peace with letting these out of alignment energies go. Divine Mother tells you now it is safe for you to be the fullest expression of who you are. You do not need to hide anymore. You do not need to fight for that which is your divine birthright. The desires that have been placed within your heart are there for a reason. They're not meant to be forever out of reach. They are meant to be realized and experienced. The sweetness of life is available to you now. And so that old structure is gone. Those last pieces have been released. And your roots are able to grow far and wide, and you're able to grow as tall as you want. Your branches stretch out as far as you would like them to. And you are shining bright, and you are in your energetic sovereignty. This powerful force of magnetic energy. And we are now sending the activation to shift from an energy of chasing or fighting or struggle or lack. This final activation is switching your energy to becoming a magnet for all that you desire. So see yourself as this beautiful light, and everything that you desire is attracted to this light. Now you are protected also from anything unideal that would be attracted to this light. So there is a giant shield of protection around you now. And all of those desires, abundance in all of its forms, is now attracted to you. Just sink into this energy shift. Feeling how you are the center of desire now, and how everything comes to you easily. Allowing these new neural pathways in your brain to form, replacing any of the other ones that were based in lack or struggle, conflict. Now we are shifting your belief system to believing that all you desire desires you more. You are the prize, you are the gift, and it's always in mutual benefit for everyone. And even if this feels weird or uncomfortable, can you say yes to it? Can you say yes and open deeper to miracles? You being in your authenticity is what attracts this all to you, just as you are. In any weirdness or quirkiness or whatever that might be, however we may have labeled it, whatever parts of you may have tried to hide, that is your secret sauce. Can you embrace all of you now? And as you do, you amplify that magnetic force, that natural attractiveness that emanates out. Money desires you now. Love desires you. Amazing opportunities desire you for who you are. And although you are rooted deep now in this new foundation, you can move and flow freely wherever you'd like, in your own energetic bubble, in your own energetic sovereignty. So maybe now, as we begin to complete this activation, just visualize what that would look like. Now walking through the world, feeling grounded, rooted, safe, and flowing freely as you naturally attract miracles, beauty, abundance, all the goodness to you. There is no more trying, for all action is now based on this divine inspiration and flow. And it becomes way easier than you could have imagined. We are now grounding in the energy. As I send these grounding codes, it grounds everything that we did during this session today into the physical plane, your physical being. It takes it out of the ethers and allows you to embody it moving forth from this session. Take a couple of deep breaths as we ground you back into your body, into this here and now. Clearing out your space and your field, anything you released is sent to the light of source to be alchemized. It may not remain in your space or your field. Disconnecting from this session, so be it and so it is. Let's take a moment to give thanks. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Happy new moon, happy new year. I do plan on putting some things out for the new year as well. What is still going on? The Yuletide used through the new year, that ritual is that's linked below. There is, I believe it's called Complete Money Manifestation Session. If you enjoyed the practice of having everything be attracted to you, I have an extensive healing that you do that, as well as a lot of ancestral clearing centered around money. So I'm going to link to that below as well. Okay, I think that's it. I hope that you have an amazing day, and I will talk with you next time. Love and light.